dish, you can make a signature recipe and showcase it on your beautiful website that you built with Squarespace. And if you can make a stitch, you can make an outfit and put it on your online store that you built with Squarespace. And if you can hit the pose, you can teach the class that they can book on your site that you built with Squarespace.
Fucking YouTube ads. How's it going, troops? How's it going?
10% off your
I was just listening to some cool music and realising I signed into the right account. There we go. How we doing? How we doing? I was just around the kitchen, filling up the water devices. Let's see. Where is my OBS? Eh, Huzzah! It is I, Mr. Pac-Man. Herb Gaming. How we all doing today, folks? How we all doing today? So, unfortunately, now rosin today. Absolutely terrible. I am awfully disgusted. Yeah. Who's this? Um, let's see if this works. Come on. Because that Lux Olive has been there for an awfully long time. I'm pretty sure I've gone up like 100 subscribers since, so maybe it's not working because I don't have the application open. Mm-hmm. Aha! Huzzah! Husk Collie, thank you very much for subscribing. Right. So I have set up the panel. I've actually done a little bit of messing around. So what else have we done? Let's pull up chat. Been a wee bit of messing around last night doing the scene for the panel so everybody can join. Let's see. Let's pull this up. Julie Boys 420, welcome man. Welcome in. Welcome in. How we doing? Sorry if I've missed any chats. I've just literally pulled up chat now. Tony's Vapor Desk. That name. Afternoon. Afternoon. Oh, it is afternoon. Shit. I'm not long up. Terrible. I'm wasting a day off by sleeping all day. So we dropped the video last night. Oh, that's a new one. So let's see, exclamation mark. Commands. Let's see if this works. Yeah, what are we both smoking, vaping, consuming medications? This is just a vape. But I tried to decide, that's why I was taking a while to set up. I was just filling up all my devices with the relevant liquids. How's that read? See, that does not read nice. Cool. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to change that. That does not read nice at all. Ah, you've been testing out the vape, man, all morning. I'm somewhere else today. Story time yesterday was brilliant. Yes, glad you liked it, man. Glad you liked it. It was something different. The last story time that I put up never did too well in the terms of YouTube. But we'll see if this one I put a bit more effort. I didn't just play a game and talk. So we'll see. Keep her lit, bro. Keep her lit. Ah, good job. Honestly, I think I'm gonna try a bit of static in the bubbler again. Not in the bubbler, in the bit of static. A static, man. Oh, I bet you are excited, my friend. I run static hash. Listen here. I've not done a video on them yet. I've had them for like ages. Since the day they first dropped, Posty dropped them. You know, the hashes came very quite quickly, basically. But maybe a day after. It was over the weekend. But the rosin though, man, it's gonna be fucked. It's sent with DPD, and they take 3 days to deliver to where I live, and they even state it. So why this pharmacy even fought by sending it with them? The only way to get me next day delivery is Royal Mail. They're the only guys who's got the infrastructure to get up here. No one else. DPD's 3 days, and it's warm today. So my rosin's sitting in a warm van for the next probably another day yet. So it's gonna be fucked. It's gonna be fucked. So I don't know if I go live to open it or then just send the company the full live. I'd be like, here, I opened it on live. But yeah, it's gonna be fucked. Put money on it's gonna be fucked because it was sent yesterday. So it's overnight. It's not gonna get to me today. They'll be sitting in some van near Inverness area. Then it'll be up tomorrow, no doubt. 3 days. And that's what they state, man. That's what they state on their delivery. So why they used them, I don't know. Right. I'm going to use this for a bit of. Oh, hits left 0. Okay, we're not going to use this. It's good, mate. 2 buckets so far. Loving it. Fucking proper. Yeah. Man, I've not had a bucket in a day. That was like my main consumption device when I was younger. Was a bucket. Nice, fancy, big, fucking huge bucket. But a big, like, 1.5 litre. To maybe even sometimes I had like a big 3 litre glass bottle. Or smashed out of it. Oh, and you all had your own individual socket tops and all of that. Fucking links for days. Link for elves. Welcome in, elf. Welcome in. Elf 2.0. What? Noel, how are we doing? Keep her lit, bro. Keep it lit. Ah, we're always going to keep it lit. Man, it's just no rosin today. It was disappointing because it should have been actually sent out to me Friday. So that wouldn't have helped anything with DPD. I would never have gotten it on the Saturday anyway. So I started crying for nothing. Well, I never cried, but you know what I mean. Spat my dummy out. And you see Smack sitting looking, this is the best thing. I would just have this all the time. And I'm thinking, oh, I should have it, man. He's just like teasing us. I swear he starts bigging up the rosin even more every time I'm in that fucking chat. Getting me wound up. Getting me wound up. Yeah, terrible, man. Absolutely terrible. I didn't realise the TPD. I spoke to them and says that, look, you can't send that with them. So they obviously didn't know that it's going to take 3 days. because they never sent it out to me on Friday because it has to be chilled. So they were worried in case I wasn't home and it's going to be sitting on my porch, until then. You know what I mean? So, like, never mind sitting in a hot, sweaty van when the weather's turning good, man. It was okay last couple of days when it was raining. It would have been alright. Pretty cold, but now it's fucking starting to brighten up a bit. I'm going to get a warm, puddly mess, man. So I'm going to have to record the full delivery when I open it. But it's okay to sit in the van. But yeah, I imagine they'll have like a cooler pack. So, like, that's fine. And then when you throw it into a house that's sitting at maybe 16 to 18 degrees, a van will probably stay moderately cool unless it's a really hot day like this. But yeah, it'll be in a chill pack, I'd imagine. Because I've had food sent from London, London Fine Foods and all that from my work. So then we get it like next day delivery. But on that is a big sticker stating has to be delivered. It contains food. But then you think they put a sticker on it, has to be delivered, contains perishable item or something, perishable medication. I don't know, maybe say medication because someone will be like, oh, it's that. Rosin. Delivery's never got done today, Chief. How come? That finds some rosin. Yeah. Yeah, but it should be delivery next day or next. Yeah, should be. That's what I mean. The only way to do it as far north as I am is Royal Mail. They're the only gadgets that can do it, man. It's a shame. Fine though. Not like I booked an extra day off yesterday for it, but hey ho. Managed to do that video, that story time video, so there's a plus there. Right, that's gonna have to charge for a wee while, so I'm gonna have to change what I am going to consume. I need to get myself a Ruby Twist, man. Or a Volvi. Unfortunately. They're out of stock. Well, you can't see it now, it's been removed, but I had 2 in my basket. One for me, one for you. Or one of yous. And they're out of stock, man. This always seems to be my luck with Ruby Twist. The day I go to buy them, they seem to be out of stock. I just don't even know. I could get this to give away, but I'd rather give one of these away. I truly like them. It's a bit different. The pro version's looking a bit more to it, but I don't even have my one anymore. I had one, but I gave it away to a pal, so I need to get another one. Hi folks, I had my prescription for 2 weeks, finding the best flower for me. I was wondering if anyone could help me find a strain. It's not so hectic on the come up. I need like creeper ideas, nice, slow and steady. It's hard to recommend into individual peoples because everyone's receptors are a bit different. But let's see. He's nicknamed it the time machine. Yeah, man. Honestly, the first time I ever hit the Ruby Twist, it was like a time machine. Going back to like the first day I've ever smoked. But let's see. I had prescription for 2 weeks, find the best flower. I was wondering anyone could help me find a strain that's not so hectic on the come up. So what do you mean by hectic? It's sort of fucking hitting you hard, a bit wiry, or like too much going on in your head, too much THC blast to the head that You'll need. What do you mean by hectic? We can see if we figure it out, maybe. Yeah, definitely what an Ruby twist, man. Look at it, absolutely beautiful. That is like this does look nice, you know what I mean? And that's a bit of me sitting all nicely contained and all that. You know what I mean? I'll lose all that shit, but if I have that, I'm less likely to lose the stuff for a while. You know what I mean? But you know, if they just like made a little sort of housing, I know it's nice like that. It does its job, but I like the ruby twist. But this just looks fucking dangerous. This looks like I'd hurt myself. This fucker, I can guarantee you'd hurt myself on. But don't get me wrong, I know it's like good. You could get your banger for your dabs and just set your banger on top of that, and it heats up, and you know, and it's nice. But I would hurt myself with that. I think definitely would hurt myself. But I wish they had like a little housing thing, you know, sit and just to keep it all together. No THC, and I'd recommend the lemonine terp. Yeah, well, that's what I'm just trying to figure out. I mean, about the head tick, like the race. If it's racy in that, yeah, no THC and avoid lemonine. Yeah, that's probably the best advice there. A CB dominant cultivar. Not the lemon terp, bro. What, the terpinolene? You're on about that one? Avoid terpinolene. Well, I can tell you, I don't like terpinolene. But yeah, maybe try getting a balanced flower. The lot 420, like, what is it? Let's see, let's go over to Bedbud. Yeah, this is what we're here for. This is the bread and butter, baby. Lot 420. Is it these guys? The Gelato 33. I don't think that's the one that I've got in my head, but it's definitely lot 420 though. It's like apricot and cream or something like that. It comes highly recommended, balanced, and yeah. I'm just trying to find it. And the same with terpinolene, they go straight to your head. But yeah, a balanced flower. I'm trying to find the. Maybe the formula is the best way to search here. Yeah, stay away from hazes if you feel they come up like that. It's too much. Unless your lemon in there. Right, what are we looking for again? Jello 420. BTC Max 420. Hello, I joined the UK medical community about 2 weeks ago. Honestly, the menus are looking poor. Let's hope they improve soon. Well, for one, what clinic are you with? In fact, let's do that. Let's say menus are looking poor. What clinic are you with is the main thing. Bolton Cam, I summon you forth. No. Yeah, and then we will add display caption. Transform. Huzzah! Paredes eye. Full screen. Right. Ah, where is the balance flower? Let's see, can we sort by balanced here? So, yeah, BTC Max. Well, Medica? What? Ah, right, you're talking. I thought you were on about the menu, like the overall selection. Yeah. I think the overall selection's huge, but what's actually truly decent? But then it's what's decent for a smoker, then what's. There you go. Quite on the expensive side. But the apricot cream cheese, really terpy, non irradiated, high rating. That's 2 ratings, 1 review so far. But yes, this is your balance. This is something that I think you might like, something maybe to try. You got no lemonine. You got pinene, sharp, the bestable, and the humulene. And that's grounding, but it sort of takes you down. That kind of taps. That's what I'd recommend to try. If it doesn't work, I'm sorry you wasted your money because it's quite expensive, man. 85 quid. But yeah. I know medical flower from the USA. I think there is some bud from the USA, man. There is some, but not much. Surprisingly, but and then when it comes from America, it usually gets their rec market cast-offs, stuff that just it's not high enough quality for rec market, so they just throw it off to us as last it was some irradiation. And then that's what we get usually. That's what happens from America, man. It's big corporate, man. That's just what it is. Yeah, we get Canadian, but some of Canadian stuff's quite good. But yeah, I get it in the terms, and if you're a smoker and you're looking for that white ash, drippy, terpy, a lot of the stuff aren't going to do you what you're wanting them to do. Or maybe there's none from America. I don't know. I thought we did have American bud. Was no there? Well, no, that comes from Thailand. That stuff. Let's see. Not UK, Canada. Nothing from America then. I thought 1 or 2 was, unless. Oh, there we go. America! Fuck yeah! Just nothing. There you go. I thought we had some US stuff, but clearly not. I know we've got some genetics that originate the US, but yeah, Canada is crazy. 591 Canada. Portugal seconds. Makes sense. UK, even Macedonia has more than us. Go back. UK only 80 strains. We need to grow our own. Yeah, that's what it all boils down to. We all need to grow our own rights. Me, is this device 2 hits left? Okay, I'm going to leave it to charge for a minute. Yeah. I don't want it to cut out mid-hit. Oh, Ninja, my dude, welcome in. Yeah, no, enough. Like, for medical. So sorry, I was just catching up with chat there. Yeah, Green Talk and that, you're not wrong. For, like, medical, this is a shocking display for medical. You know what I mean? Like, look how long I struggled to find a balanced flower there. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah. And this is considered a medical market. There should be a lot more with CBD. I'm not being charged like 85 quid for a good, because that apricot cream cheese is a really good example of a balanced flour. But 85 quid is on what I consider the bougier end. Hello from the other side. Peace. Hello from the other side. I'm pretty sure that's not the words. We need to grow our own is the main takeaway. Yeah. I'd love to grow my own. I've never done it, but I feel it's something I could take to quite well, because that's my inherent talent, is looking up lots of information and retaining none of it. Sean Partridge, welcome down. Good afternoon, Mr. Pac-Man, and the good people in chat. It is a good afternoon. Well, it's an okay afternoon. I never got my rosin. And I'm probably going to get a puddly mess by the time it gets to me. Yeah, well, but now I'm doing this whole YouTube thing and putting my face to it and see how many hits left now. 3, that's good enough. And now doing this, and I've got a kid as well. I know I was looked and seen, that little sort of eco tents, like the full-on, fully secured enclosures. I've been looking at one of that and maybe getting one plant on the go, but it's just that risk, and I'd have to shut the fuck up and not mention it to anyone or whatever. Or is that AC Infinity tents or something like that? Are they called? Where's the static? Yeah, so one of those things. Dr. Greenbud, welcome in. Don't know why I keep saying that like that, but that's how we're going to do it right now. I'm a weird fellow. I know. How you doing, Doc? Mr. Pac-Man. It's me. Hey, that's me. Thanks, Doc. You were the first. I'll always remember that, bro. First to ever call me Mr. Pac-Man. This means a lot. I know it's my own fault. I set up the herb gaming thing, but yeah. As I've all explained before, I'm not really sort of herb gaming. Herb gaming was a group of us. It's on the tongs, man. Get on the tongs. I don't want to go too big, because this does still give a little bit of shittiness with it. It's not as clean. Fucking can't see, can't. The headlights no on. I need to get my eyes tested. That's no. There we go. We don't need that big bowl a bit though. Because that'll just clog up the machine. Now, the static is nice, but it's not clean, you know what I mean? It's like, it's not, it's full melt, but it's like there is a fair bit of residue, you know? But nothing like a wee cotton bud, just a quick one over. Takes it up nicely, it's fine. I fucking even tried using the bubble hash in this, and let me tell you, it wasn't a good idea. That's maybe too much of a glob for this. But it's in, it's too late. We're locked. I don't know if you can see in there, but she's melting. She's melting, alright. That banana drip. No. Jack and the green talk. Sour cream. No. Green talk. Yeah, I've not seen you about Green Talk, bro. I'll definitely check out your channel for sure. Also, price for like, I should not be put away. Yeah, in the initial stages, they were doing smaller amounts. There's just not room for, well, they presume for to be no room in prescribing smaller packs. It's all about money. Record you for my intro? What do you mean? Oh, yeah. That's it. Well, about it, did you? Quick fucking. Basically good to go again. It's not definitely not the cleanest, you know what I mean? But in terms of the first medical, it's not terrible. The static should be really like I should be able to dab. That was maybe a little too high on the temp though. A little bit of debris left, but yeah. We should be able to dab the static. Only problem is it's just on that slightly bit contaminated side. Yo, Lil J, my man. How are you doing? You're up surprisingly early. You were into the wee hours last night. What was it? The J Show and someone else. I can't remember the name, but yeah. I don't know where the banana drip. I'll have to look that up. What is it? When you were saying my name when I came in, lay off the dabs? Ah, maybe, mate. Maybe. My brain's a pickle right now, anyway. I've got so much going on. Out with medical cannabis. I was like trying to leave my job and shit. But I make the commitment to stopping smoking. Got myself a wee vape. I do have a little bit of tobacco left, so I'll probably try to finish that first. It's expensive. But we're going back. We're going to be done with it. We're going to be gone. As much as I like tobacco, the taste, smoking cigars and stuff like that, it's just not good for my health, so we will fucking do it. 27% TC for 50 on the 10, but folks have staying for the money, okay? So what's that you're on about digging? Is that a banana drip? Let's have a look, man. Lots of bananas coming out. Bananas. I can't fucking scroll. Banana drip. Oh, that tops of the pops, right? Aye, yeah, I ken what you're on about now, aye. Yeah. I heard he smells alright, but tastes shite. No? What's his name? Easy Packs 420 on YouTube. He's like a trusted reviewer. There we go. This guy. Without a doubt, like, fucking cut. Can I send it into chat somehow? We'll have to just go here. YouTube. Look on me, my channel. That's me. But yeah, Easy Packs, he's highly trusted to go check out. If you see him review something, you know the information's going to be pretty there. Yeah, but I'm sure he says so. Wow. Hey, he's looking a bit alright for 50, yeah. Don't look too bad. Nice nugs. Well, just be right back in a quick second. Let my doggos out. I can still talk, but... and I did put the be right back cam on because I've not got trousers on. I've got boxers on, don't get me wrong, but a fucking disaster. No one's home. They don't expect me to be dressed in my own house at this time of day. But just in case I forget, I'm gonna have to actually put some trousers on. It's knowing me, I'll stand up and well, that's fine. Just look like shorts anyway, so no danger. Let's not take any chances now. Let's not take any chances. Is that bad idea yet? Okay, I got trousers on now, I promise. What were we working with? This one. I'll set up a second monitor. I promise you, it is literally. Fuck, I can pull it up and show you. It's just sitting right here. Oh shit, that's too heavy to do that. Oh, and now it's gonna fall. Cinnamon milk. I've tried the USA version, so let's see the Canadian version to be like, yeah, it'd be interesting to see, man. Cinnamon milk. I struggle with cookies though, because I quite often think it's just they're like the main culprit for it's like Thai flour, or it'll be the recreational markets cast-offs. Because the last stuff I got from them was old. I mean, it was old. What was that? It was like Hollywood. That had been coming in at least a year old or something. 2 years. It was rough. You clean? Yeah, boy. But yeah, I've dabbed that static a couple of times. It leaves a little bit of residue, so it's not quite just true 5-star, but I would give it like a 4.5, close to it. Still a bit of residue, but close. I need to find out who all streams and all that. I pop by and start seeing more of the streamers. You guys know them all. You just blew me up. iFilm, send me a DM somewhere. Where do you find all these live guys? Kick. Kick. Fair. I do have a Kick, but I haven't streamed on it yet. I don't think I do well on Kick. On fucking Twitch, it was alright. I used to stream there too, but the hash is finished very fast in the menu. Yeah, man. I never got myself any of that Afghan 40%. It's gone before I got my script through. Got the Hula Alien Mints, is that what it is? Yeah, great for the price. I've heard actually about it a fair bit. But yeah, Green Talk, bro, I definitely have to check out your channel. Let's see, can I sub from here? Go to channel, yeah. Well, a lot more can be shown than play any music. Yeah, for real. Yeah, a bit more lax. YouTube a bit woke. Something like that, boys. Something like that. I've been out of stock 3 times in IPS. Shit. What hash is that though? Obviously the clinics are just taking in little amounts because they're setting themselves. They don't want to be stuck with an expensive product that won't sell. But if you just go in the general consensus of the reviews and all that, you'll know that they'll sell. And anyway, something new will always sell, I think. Unless it is truly terrible and all the reviews say the same thing. Oh wait, there, my cam's just like cutting shit off and that. Yeah, I'll give this a try. We'll see. We'll give it a review. We'll give it a try, but I heard it doesn't taste well. And if they came out at $6.50 a gram and then dropped it to 50 already, then that's not great. That's another telltale sign. Yeah, hoorah! Both palm oil hashes are the yeah, palm oil hash. So is that what we're describing them? That's funny you say that, because that's how, yeah. I guess we're all coming to the same conclusion then. I've not released my review, and I was like, I basically said that in my review. So, yeah, okay. The old 2 in stock, yeah, bet, because they're expensive for what they are, man. They are really expensive, but they are. I still got a bit of the IC here. I'll probably just fuck it. That's it. A tiny little fucking smidgen. Probably I'll just end up in a dub. Without a doubt. I'll just fucking a little hash hole. Static restocks for EX. American went huge. That's all because of Smokey McGreen, man. His video went viral in the booth. And it was an ad. It was just a straight up ad for Medican. Got paid for that shit. You could even see the link for it. It was like an affiliates link. His video did really well for that company. They owe him a lot because they blew that, like, everybody. I remember when they came out, man. When they first dropped, every fucker was changing, like every cunt. I even signed up, man. I never followed it through or anything like that. I just stayed with Integral because I knew where the grass was greener. You know what I mean? But yeah, everybody was. Where's my venue? Everybody was signing up to it. I signed up, got a consultation, like within my phone call was with Dr. Sunny. It lasted about 30 seconds. Oh yeah, I know you from Integral. Yeah, cool, you're subscribed. Biff, right, hang up. I think he must have done thousands of phone calls that day, man. But yeah, I never went through with it. I knew where my bread was buttered, mate. Knew where my bread was buttered. But then, where did that get me later on? Fucking Integral kicking me out. Well, somewhat kicked me out. It's like discharged. But, I mean, all honestly, I could not be happier. Island Genetics flower? No. Not yet. Not enjoying Americana at the moment. They were the bollocks this time last year. They were not, yeah, it's the same as like Integral. They were like, boom, nothing wrong, but they're just tightening up this stringent because everything's going a little bit Pete Tong with the medical cannabis in the grander scheme of things. We're having people dying and coroner report putting down like medical cannabis as fault and stuff like that. So like, yeah, a lot of clinics are really sort of re-scrutinizing and looking at, because these predominantly online clinics are just absolute script monsters. Do you know what I mean? They are just, and it's developing the scene into an area where I don't think it was quite ready for. Not that it was ready for, we were ready for it, everything was ready for it, but like the infrastructure behind it, I don't think it was quite ready for it. Now we got the Afghan. Yeah, Afghan is a fucking reach, man. What's the lineage again? It's like a great granddad, Afghani great granddad, and then like a Colombian great granny, or great great granny, Colombian great 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 granny, and an Afghan great granddad. Does not make something of Afghan lineage. I get where they're going. You know, they're trying to take old school meets modern techniques, Afghan lineage, Afghan bubble hash. I get it. But you need to come a little bit closer. See if they took the OG Kush and then mixed that with your Afghani, then yes, I would mix that with your Afghani landrace. Then that is something a bit more closer to what I would consider Afghani bubble hash. But yeah, it's a reach, definitely a fucking reach, and I think everybody's well aware of that. But we'll just call it Afghan because this was easy to name it. But yeah, don't get me wrong, I like the effects of the 30-30. I think that just does me nicely. I've just nice, proper, mellow, chilled out. Not too much in the frontal cortex, just more in the body. The good bowl topper. I actually might use that Vanu. A little bit of that. Let's see. I know we'll put a little bit of the icy. The row. What is IPS? IPS pharmacy. And then is it? I can't even remember. Interpro pharmaceutical fucking something. I don't remember what the actual name is. Nah, I've not tried any of the island genetics, I don't think. Maybe make can spend more of an avenue. Ah, a chance, son. Well, they were getting there. They're up there spending money on advertising, but your boys are Eternal Leaf and Cure Leaf. And I'll show that to you. Wait, oh no, stay on page. I'll show that to you now. So what we'll do is new private window. Medical cannabis. Accept all. Boom, relief. Oh, American's up there, cure relief. Eternal Leaf. It's changed, it's changed. American are obviously pushing a bit more. That's who's spending the most. It's a good way to check. Well, clinic. Yeah, so that's usually that's who's spending the most in advertising. Cure Leaf is always the most, and use the Eternal Leaf, Relief. So turn this on. The hash doesn't leak to the atomizer. Job's a good one. Yeah. But yeah, these other clinics could be using us YouTubers a bit more, like Mediclan did. It helps some disability patients and all that. Giving boys a link. Help promote the clinic. Some decent advertising there. Oh, definitely. It's always good to do your research when it comes to getting flour. Check out Hijack's video. If you have 3 pickles tickled, then it's good to go. Yeah. Well, no, I never done nothing wrong. Problem with being dumped by Integral. Sorry, my dog is going crazy. I need to go. Fuck it. She's shouting at the neighbours. Rennie, come on. You're being bad. Good girl. Who are you barking at this time? The neighbours, or was it the birds? The birdies. You barking at the birdies? All right. Right. Sorry, I'll catch up with chat. LLG, hit that like button, people. Oh, I've just ripped the thread of that, so that's about to go. There. Still, it's going to die soon. Yeah, hit that like button, peoples. Hit that like button. Helps get the channel out there. Any link for IPS formally? Not anymore. I got cut off. I'm out, man. I'm out. I could do with the link myself. But yeah, I got kicked because my actual EUP diagnosis, and I was also prescribed some quetiapine, so that's prescribed for psychosis. But for me, it was prescribed for a mood regulator. But they found that too much of a red flag, so they had to kick me out, basically. So yeah, rightly so. They're just protecting me, protecting themselves. But then I did then go to Cardiff Cannabis Clinic and get prescribed for said condition. That was a red flag for another clinic, so that's what it is. But yeah, yeah, I don't think we have a permalink anymore. It'll update itself, and update itself. Every update, every stock update, I think the link gets updated. So that's why, and I got kicked out of the system. So can't even go on. Like, they kicked me off the portal completely. I can't even go on and check my old prescriptions if I need to. So it's just, yeah. Once that says once it was gone, I was like kicked out. You know, it's like once I was put out, I was complete cut off. I couldn't even log in or anything. It was just like, you don't exist anymore. Fuck off. Cannabis Cardiff Clinic said I need more history on the medications I've used, at least 2 medications and 1 form of therapy. Oh yeah, if you have a separate document of medication history, yeah. Like, Dr. Dave is it's not like flexible, he'll not bend the rules for you, but he'll like work to get what you need. If you phone the office and say, right, would this work? I'm pretty sure it would. Like, for me, so like, they used my previous cannabis prescription as a form of therapy as well, or as a form of prescription. But not that I needed it. I just submitted it anyway because of my history for medications. Terrible. It's wild, actually. Account has been paused with Integral. Oh, fucking deja vu, mate. So, why did your account get paused? Did you not do a review? Or what's happening? So, if you're in the same sort of scenario as me, you can maybe go onto your account with Integral, download your prescriptions, and then yeah. That sounds fucking deja vu as fuck, mate. You're like sounding like you're going through the ringer. Like, I just went through the ringer. So yeah, my opinion would be when you're applying to Cardiff, submit your prescriptions from Integro as well. If you've had a couple, submit them, and that would count as a form of evidence as well, because that's what happened for me. But yeah, Medican and Integro used to be linked, so you're tough. But then you've got Cardiff as a medical cannabis clinic, so that is like not a medical cannabis clinic, it's a mental health medical cannabis clinic. So that is your best place to be for your mental health, because Dr. Dave really does work, and yeah, just really is. I think, yeah, download your script, send in its form as a medication as well. You got paused the Integral due to the reviews. I think I was the first. But I think honestly, maybe this is very big headed of me to say and think like this, but I think I was the catalyst for it all to start happening. I was seeing something online. I got paused. The next day I was put on pause, and it was on about reviews. No review, yeah. Oh, and that's the problem. Trying to get a GP to approve is not easy. That's why you speak to Dave, speak to the team. I would submit a couple of Integral prescriptions as well, just to try and help as a form of therapy and care as well. Get your full medication list rehearsed, send that. Yeah. Yeah, and see, the problem is, that is my problem with Integral. They're punishing people for the reviews, but they're not informing you. They're not keeping up with reviews. They're not like, oh, you're like 1 month away to a review. You're 6 months away to a review. They were just letting things go, letting things go. They were just, near enough half their clients probably got kicked off. I honestly promise you. Like even Mo is Smokey Mo. She's one of the leading peoples for Integral. She got kicked off. Well, not kicked off, but like paused as well. You know what I mean? It happened to everyone. But since we started talking about it online, I got hit with it the next day. So, but then I was away ahead of it before you guys were mentioning about reviews. I'd already been at a year at that point. So, yeah. When did that happen, Sean? Did that just happen because I used Gold Smack Salad? I never got any money off, but I wonder if there was somewhat a catalyst for change there. I spoke to Smack and he says no. I use Gold Smack as well, but I only use it because I know that he's with them. I need to speak to Smack because the last time we talked, things were in, yeah, this last week. Funny that. Yeah, funny you say that. Aha! Yeah. Maybe I was a catalyst for another thing. My first part of my review was a conversation about Smack Salad and myself and YouTube and whatnot. It's curious. And talking about advertising and because there's probably a lot of people looking to go to Cardiff now because of it. That's crazy. That's crazy. Thanks for letting me know, Sean. Thanks for letting me know. Thanks for letting me know about the prescription evidence. Integral has fucked me off like 3 months ago, so make sure you still have prescriptions and stuff like that. Yeah, I was like, it's a rough time, man. I truly feel what you're going through right now because I went through the exact same. You know, Integral took me on under pain management. So in the initial stages, they asked me, "What do you want to go under, pain or mental health care?" I could be both. You know, so I just chose pain because, pardon me, that's what I was struggling with. That was what was putting me through the ringer, you know. On Script UK! Oi, 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 oi! Welcome in, my man. Welcome in. So yeah, I decided to go under pain management because that was what was putting me through the ringer. So did that. Got yeah, no problem. And it's because they were prescribing so many people willy-nilly, and then when it came the time to do my review, I did my review with the anesthesiologist, and they're like, "Yeah, but I think you have to go for a psychiatric review as well now." Probably much like yourself, similar scenario. They did the psychiatric review, and that's where it went all Pete Tong and says with previous medication and EUPD, high risk category, and we can't prescribe you. Well, we have to look to discharge. When I hit him with the, well, that's okay. I've already got a clinic that will. And he was like, well, I never said discharge. Well, oh, you should be prescribed from 2 clinics at the same time. And I was like, well, you guys haven't prescribed me in over 2 months. And the guys haven't prescribed me yet, but they're fully aware of my situation with you guys. And then he's like, and he literally just says, you're going to discharge me, so why are you worried? He's like, oh, what clinic is it? And I was like, I'm not telling you. I refused to tell him, man. I just felt there was no good coming of that, me telling him where I'm going. Maybe he was hoping it was somewhere like American and he could have maybe got it stopped or something like that. But I was like, yeah, no telling you. But yeah, I got discharged for that condition, but literally prescribed it on a Cardiff cannabis clinic. You know, so it's like, yeah. There's probably a big influx at the moment. That's the thing. You know, there's a lot of fuckery, a lot of shit going wrong, and people's just wanting a real, proper clinic. And so far, that is Cardiff. That is Cardiff. I am going to, yeah. And now, with people not getting access to hash, for example, people not getting access to hash, not getting access to rosin, and all that, they are going to be realizing, oh, I want to go to a clinic that I can get access to anything. And with Cardiff having no standalone pharmacy, they will get access to anything. You know, so that's the big selling point. You're glad it's arthritis? Well, I mean, there's nothing to be glad about, brother. So I applied to Cardiff before the psychiatric review. What if I'm convinced the psychologist or something? No, I did. You could apply to Cardiff, get all your information, and then they'll give you your general, without paying your payment. You'll know if they're going to accept you. Not, you know what I mean? It's not always a guarantee, but you'll get your money back if they don't accept you. But yeah, apply all your information, and then they'll give you the offer to make a payment and to book your consultation. And if you don't get accepted after a consultation, you get your money back. So it's no risk, no reward. It's like, just do it. You just apply because there's no wrong that can come from it. Yeah, go to your psychiatric review like I did. But Dr. Dave's fully understanding on this very situation. It's not like I lied to him saying that, oh yeah, I'm just choosing to leave Integral. I told him they kicked my ass out. You know, they fucking worried about this, and this. And he understands that. And he was like, okay, so tell me, why were you prescribed it? I was like, mid-regulation. And it's like, yeah, no problem, that makes sense. So, like, he's a specialist in it. So, like, swear to God, he's your man. He is your man. If you have mental health issues, he genuinely is your man for medical cannabis, because he's, like, the only one that doctor I've sat down with that I've genuinely felt like actually has the knowledge to be prescribing this medicine. Because the rest of them are just like script monkeys, man. Just no a doctor. Just done the training, ticked the boxes, dotted the I's, fucking done the T's. You know what I mean? And just are straight up. It's a cash cow for them, making them rich. But like Dr. Dave Hills, I think he genuinely is a doctor worth the name of the title doctor. You know. Yeah, quick-minded back man with those comebacks. Oh, I am quick. Yeah. I work in a kitchen. You've got to be witty. If not, you just get destroyed, man. You've got to be witty. And we just give each other cheek all the time. We just give each other cheek all the time. You're glad it's arthritis you have. I mean, that's not something to be glad about, Doc, but if you take that as a victory, I am happy for you as well. For me, it's nerve pain, so it's paracetamol, malaris, or malarious. It's neurological pain, so it kind of sucks, you know, it doesn't make sense. It feels like I've got boiling water getting poured down my legs, but then the rest of the time they feel numb to the touch. It's just horrible. And then the mental side of things, well, yeah, that's fucked, but it's okay, you know. Some people have it worse, man. Some people have it worse.
Damn you, Pac-Man!
Damn you, Pac-Man! Yo, Angie Goodwin, welcome in, welcome in. Let's just do this for a second, just go full screen. Have a plan. Better than mental health for meds. Well, yeah, mental health for meds is just, it's no easy, boys. It's no easy, you know. Because there's no right, wrong solution for it. It really is a lot of fucking around and finding out. And you're like, with the quiapine, I wasn't even on it for that long. That's what I mean. That doctor at the time, we was like, we were really sort of aggressively trying every sort of route of treatment to try and sort of remotely get me normal, because I was at that age where I was just about finishing college, moving on to my career, a career that taxes on my mental health. That's the problem as well. Going into a career that is known for abusing mental health, so to speak, like the chefing industry, is not good for people who suffers from mental health and UPD. It has been a toll, but yeah, it's all about just figuring it out. Pushing. I think passing got me through, so no matter what, it was good because I was passionate about what I was doing. So it was like, that superseded everything. With CBD1 for insomnia, restricted T23. Is he? And they aren't going to start hash and hash rosin. See, that doesn't make sense. Especially not for insomnia. So unlike some hash and all that and rosin, that is, especially if you're not used to it, that's the topper you need to put yourself to bed. Do you know what I mean? See if you use it sparingly, never just use it at night time. Just your last bowl, put a bit of fucking hash in it. Yeah. Oof. Sends you away nicely. It's terrible. See, I've heard a lot of things about CB1 and the restrictions and stuff like that. They make up crazy. So your hash allowances to your flour is like 1 gram of hash is like 20 grams of flour or something like that. They are like wild. I don't know what's going on with them guys. I've never heard much good about CB1, to be honest. Angie Goodwin, hi, new to your channel. Can anyone recommend a vape for under 50 quid? I have fibro spine issues, ADHD, etc. I was on 50% THC oil, which didn't help. Yeah, sometimes people don't take to oils very well. But ADHD, yeah, I find you need to be using medication. Like, because oils, depending on the oils, if it's full spectrum and all that, but for like ADHD, I always find most relief from the flower. And like ADHD is the entourage effect kind of thing. You need to have those terps and all that. It's like the aromatherapy of using the medication helps with ADHD, I think. Slows and calms the mind. And you don't get that with paint oils or edibles, I don't think. You'll get the body, but then you don't get the mind. That's me personally, but I've never had a great try. But vapes under 50, you could be a struggle, you know. It's I'm a bit bougie. I spend a lot of money on stuff. 50%? No. And then, but then I'm using vapes like every day, all day. See, the Dynavap is something that I know I could recommend. It could be a bit fiddly to use. I know a lot of the community like Dynavaps, but it takes a bit of figuring out to get them nice. But you're probably looking for something like your all-in-one.
Damn you, Pac-Man!
But this is something I would probably hand over to the community to advise you, you know. Some Yokan stuff is pretty decent. I like Yokans, and their things are never usually too bad. Shh. Go. Who are we barking at? What's wrong, girl? Right, watch. But yeah. Damn you, Pac-Man. Sorry I missed that. We'll get the update. Uranus Dry Herb Vape, 38 quid. CCC looks a really good clinic. I would say, honestly, it really is a good clinic. And just from the offset in emails and phone calls alone, you feel that there's levels of care there that you never felt with other clinics. You know, like American just felt stone cold, bro. They were just like pure automated service. I phoned up trying to ask a few questions, trying to sort things. And like, just check the app. Just check the app. Just check the app. I was like, oh, god damn. But yeah, the Yokan, I believe with Yokan devices, I got a few Yokan devices myself. They've never let me down, to be honest. But yeah, that's the best I can do. I feel like my vaporizer cost just a little bit more. I've not really ever used one of those sort of smaller pocket ones, but with Dynavap and something Yokan is where we would go. 2-6, folks. Ooh. Yeah, see, that's the thing. You probably would be disappointed with the cheaper vapes. That's I found where I had a little cheap one, but it was only 20 quid, and yeah, never done it for me. But the community, listen to the community. A lot of these guys know for these kind of things. I have not much experience with them myself. I kind of just got the Venti and just stuck around, you know, until I got the ball vape. Venti's a good all rounder, but we're talking a lot of bucks. That's very true, Sean. That is very true. We will have one of those. We'll actually be giving away one of these. That's the plan. I just need to wait for the typical when you go look to buy something. Always, it's 3 times now. Recommended vape supplies. I've gone to look to buy something, and they've been out of stock. Nothing on them though. It's just they sell quickly. Sono Keith, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome in. Wait, Hijack's going to do a 1 gram dab. When's he going to do that? 1720. Excuse me. Why 1720? You mean 420? 1620? But yeah, we're giving away one of these. Since it allows, we're just going to place the order because I need one to play myself. That's what I get for giving it away. But yeah, I down that. I never had one, but I used one quite years, even before dry hair vaporizers were becoming a big thing, especially for like medical patients. I even used to down that before then, and because my pal was just some nerd, and he was just like, "Yeah, let's get this," and he used the induction thing, click it on, put your herb in, one click, move it off, rest it for a second, another click, and then you put it in. I mean, the terps and everything was supreme, but yeah, it was the complication of the whole clicks and stuff like that. It was too much for me. I'm not a smart man. Not a smart man. Oh wait, I seen someone else. There's something gone wrong. Who was it? It was Aztec Media. He says his delivery got sent to the other side of the country first before it's making its way to him. Yeah, something's gone truly wrong with the postal service. Guys, you need to remind me. So tomorrow, I'm probably going to be at work, man. That sucks. I will highly likely be at work. So I'm pretty sure that's me for the weekend now. But if I can, I'll probably do a wee quick live stream when I get the rosin. Hopefully tomorrow. I'll get home about 2ish. And I'll do a quick live stream about 2:30, 3. But yeah, here's the hope. Here's the hope. But yeah, I'll record it, open it on live, because then I've got video evidence. Because I have a funny feeling it's going to come fucked up. It's all been bad. It's all been bad with this so far. There's just nothing's gone good with the rosin for me. Yeah, I think I'm going to go try to get to Jay's. You know that. It's looking good. I'll book it off, but I'm also then going away till Rhodes in October, like a couple of weeks later. So, yeah, I intend to try and get there. Problem is, as you see in my story time video, I don't have a license right now. I get my license back the weekend after everybody's going to Jay's. So timing's not great, 'cause it'd be great just to imagine getting it back that weekend and just driving down to Jay's. That would be freaking amazing. But it's looking like I will just probably fly to Bristol and then get a train from Bristol to Newport. I got some friends, maybe at Bristol. I actually got a group of friends in Bristol. I'd like to meet up with before, so maybe they might drop me off in Newport. They're good guys. Might beg a wee lift and save a train, but yeah. You're getting free trains there. I don't have a car license either. Script on script, sorry. Yeah, I don't have a license either, bro. Through no fault of my own, I might add. Well, somewhat. I should get for parking up in stupid bits in Inverness. And areas that you didn't ken. You're about to lose yours tomorrow? What? No way. Why though? Are you not covered by your medical? Or are we truly impaired? What's the script? What's happening? Because there's people you can reach out to if you're struggling for like a medical defence. What's it? Patient Can UK. No way in Inverness. I was just pulled up in Inverness, man. Just near a shop, and it was a high drug area, and I just fucking just got built. And they tested me, THC in my system. I hadn't even smoked that day myself, but yeah. So yeah, I got fucked up in Inverness. Just out for a day trip, man. Gonna go into the town, get a bit of Burger King, a bit of fast food, cut about, go to the sex shop, you know, the CEX shop, not the actual sex shop. Look for computer bits, some cheap games and stuff and that, but yeah, good done. That's your hometown. It's funny that loads of people from Inverness. You're the like fourth person now that's like that's their hometown. I must give off that. I'm just up north. I'm Caithness area. So cannabis in your system, never had prescription. So what? Like you never. So you were like me. Like for me, I got my prescription 2 weeks after. You've been to Inverness? Cool, boys. How would you like to come up to Thurso if I set up a medical cannabis lounge? Just hypothetical talk. I might be talking to someone about a building when I go back to work. My boss has a building on the high street. Right, he was joking. Say, oh yeah, I'll sell you it cheap. And I was like, well yeah. It's room for it's huge, big, 2 separate floors, office. Orzo was there last week. Oh, there you go then. There you go. Need staff. Well, no, it's just a plot idea, you know. I'm thinking about it. I'm even sleep on the couch. It's just a plot idea. We're thinking about it. I'm just going to see how much he wants for the building first. Then put out a general consensus, because the problem is it's not a huge area. I'm going to have to market it. I'm a chef anyway, so I'm going to market it sort of like a cafe kind of sort of vibes, but like respectful. Because I don't know, I need to go to Jay's, man. I need to go to Jay's. I need to pick his fucking brain like a motherfucker. But I can get, you can get your devices, your device rentals, you get all your devices in, you can like down the slight sort of hemp shop idea, do some hemp stuff, CBDs, as well alongside is the cafe eatery. But the problem is they have to it was previously a flower shop, so I would have to do a bit of work to the kitchen to get that running nicely. We'd need to then outfit like a cafe, somewhat tables, chairs, plates, crockery, all that will add up. So it's like that's got big expenses. So it's like, yeah, but we're looking into it. I'm looking into it. But yeah, the most northern vape lounge. It really changed my career. Folks all in the jobs. Imagine. It would just be a cool place, and then it would be a cool place for me to be able to film, do my reviews. Basically, I'd be coming like the northern fucking Jay's Medi Lounge. Almost. Just dedicate my life to cannabis. It would be good. I have the money, it can be done, but it's just depending how much. And then need to do a bit of research, a bit of market research, see how many patients there are up here. But the idea was to have a sort of members sort of lounge, or everybody's welcome for food, and then the upstairs would be the members only area. I don't know, would figure something out how to run it, and they'd have to be able to not quite monetize it, make money to pay the bills as well, and then the old local population are less likely to be about fucking 20, 30 people puffing on their vapes. It'll definitely, it'll be interesting to see, and then there's lots of issues you deal with. So it'd be good to actually go to Jay's Medi Lounge and speak to Jay and see what he's saying about it, what his come ups, his problems and stuff like that. Medi Lounge with great food. Basically, man. Basically, that's the idea, and just cater to like stoners. You know, like proper like stonery food. Like your smashed burgers, your nachos, your loaded chips, and then just lighter bites. Good milkshakes, smoothies. You know, there's lots of room for everything, you know, and it's not hard to do because the food in Furzo is pretty shite, if I'm honest with you. The place I work's okay, you know, it's pretty half decent, especially when you can get something different. But everywhere it's just all the same generic, not good food. So honestly, that's what me and my pal were talking about last night, and it's all came about because I didn't realise my boss owned the shop, but I don't know if he'd sell it to me cheap, because he'd say, sell it to me cheap, but then he'd be losing his sous chef. So it's like, the double barrel gets rid of this shop, but then he loses a sous chef, which is very hard to replace in this kind of climate for chefs. So yeah, I film UFOs. It's how it worked for me, I think, by the sounds of it. Got caught, got done, because the time before getting caught, getting tested, can take up to 6 months, up to nearly a year in some cases. Then the court processes as well. So for me, it was like 2 years ago, 3 years ago. You know, like, but I stretched out the court process because I wasn't wanting to lose my license, so I kept getting it put off until the judge was getting fucking fed up and told me if it doesn't get dealt with in a swiftly manner, I will not like the results. I was like, okay, we're going to court the next date. We were in the Why Not last week, and that's the problem, you know. Why Not is a part of the problem. It's like it's not a great place to eat. I mean, the food might be all acceptable, but it's all frozen to fryer. You know what I mean? They are struggling for chefs. They've just, yeah. They're part of the problem. That company that bought, just renting the Why Not, they rent a few other places, and they've came up here and they're just destroying the hospitality sector. Like, it's shite. It's bad. Like, come to the Park Hotel. I'm just doxing myself, man. Like, fucking, yeah, Park Hotel. I'll cook for you, bro. Next time in your Furzo. Park Hotel. Guarantee you. This would be mad. I can't get people say, "Can I speak to the chef, please?" It's just be random people asking to speak to me. Oh, it's going to be mad. Thank you. I need this knowledge. If I don't drive, I'm just vaping just in case. Well, yeah, you are protected, but the rules and laws to it is, you know, with any medication, it's the same as if you're prescribed opiates or whatever. It's if you're impaired. So for me, I definitely wasn't impaired. Although I wasn't protected by legal at the time, I wasn't impaired. So like I hadn't smoked that day, and it was like not smoked since I think 11 o'clock the previous night. Up, left about 9 in the morning, 2 hour drive, 10, 11. Yeah, so it's about right. Left about 9 in the morning, no smoke, just straight down, energy drink on the way. So fully alert, cognitive. There's no way that like my driving would be affected at all. Especially not considering I'm a high user. But yeah, honestly, I was 5 times over the legal limit. I think it was. It was either 5 or 10 times the legal limit. Whatever it was. I think it was 5 times. 5 times the legal limit. I hadn't smoked since the night before. That's just the way how THC binds to your fat cells, stays in your system for long after you've used. So having THC in your system really does not tell the whole story. It does not tell you whether you're impaired. If the police caught you puffing your vape and all that, if you're fucking driving at it, then it's going to be a bit harder. They could try and go for an impairment, and you just got to have a good solicitor to back you up, and that costs money. But then there's people like Patient Can UK that are expert witnesses and stuff like that. They'll help you on like free, like they'll evaluate the situation on your finances. You know, they'll help you out if you're a disabled patient with no money. They'll help you. You know, so there's people like these groups and organisations help to tackle these things. Because by all means, the DVLA do say, you know, it's just the same as any other medication. As long as you're not impaired, you're allowed to drive. And that's it. Yeah, it definitely wasn't impaired either. But for us, man, we were getting medical after we get our license taken off us. This is like having car insurance after the fact. It doesn't work. You need to have it before. And I was like weeks away, you know, literally weeks. I was standing in front of the judge with the bag over my shoulder containing like about 4 or 5 different strains of medical cannabis. I was stinking the courtroom out. Everybody was staring at me. Couldn't do nothing. And I still got banned. The judge, the solicitor tried, man. She tried her best in that, but yeah, it just is what it is, man. It is what it is. Patient Can has just done a video. There you go. There you go. What are you cooking? Battered Mars bars? Not quite. Not quite. I don't really like them. I don't know if you've ever had a battered Mars bar, but they are sickly as fuck, man. First bite, golden. After that, it's just like, oh, it's just too much. But yeah, I wasn't impaired either, but yeah, it's just how THC works. I got stung. Absolutely stung, man. It's cool. Get my license back. Done my time nearly. Paid my fine. Yeah. They're good, but exactly. You know, you're only going to get through so much of it. Let's recess. Recess? Refresh. Imagine. No, still sold out. So yeah, I've been trying to pick my script. I know I'm going to go for the pavé breath. I'm looking at, fuck's sake, me and my terrible typing skills. So we're going to get high greens pavé breath. Is one. I was really, we can add it to planner. Yeah, I've already done it. So where's the planner again? Yeah, here we go. Snickers is better. Oh, actually, Jordan, you may be onto something. I don't think I've had a battered Snickers, but I think I would prefer a battered Snickers than over a battered Mars bar, to be honest. Even the Twix, you know, then that crunch going through it. Why stop there? Let's get Maltesers battered. I like fruit pastels. I wonder if they would batter well. That's what I like. That's my sweetie of choice. I'm not a chocolate guy. I like chewies. Fruit pastels, top tier of sweets. Yeah, by all means. Yeah, script. Drop links, and if you can't drop links, wait there. Yeah, just try and send some links. Script. Of course. That's what we're all about, emboldening the community here. Drop some scripts, do the fun thing, get all the people's... That reminds me, we'll do we'll do something like that. I'll make a command. And we'll get all the, so we'll call it the medicated community. Yeah, smack salad for sure. Oh, you can post scripts. Perfect. That's cool. Scripts? Like, no problem. Pardon me for being so rude. It wasn't me. It was my energy juice. The fresh breeze. Get Doc Greenbud in there. Smoky Mo. Hijacks. Pseudo recreational. What's his channel now? Medical 420 TV. Danksy, Medical 420 TV. Danksy's the man. You know, Danksy. He's I can't remember. I think it's Danksy Medical TV 420 or Medical 420. I can't remember. Yeah, 4 will do the rest to follow. I think community links in my bio, so I don't have that. Right, okay, let's do it. Elements. While we're here, let's do a class activity. Class activity. Full screen. What we call it? Medicated community? Medicazar. No, it's going to be something short for a command. Medicated community is a bit long. Something easy to type out. Oh, you got the grape cookie turning up tomorrow. First penny strain I've had. Smoke cup. I don't know, it's got to be something that references that it's a group of people. A flock of medicators. Sorry, no. Right, I don't know. The UK medical scene, but not active on here yet. Yeah, get at Medshed. I quite like that. The Medshed. I'd say, is that not like, what's his name? Aztecs. He's the brew, the true, the shit. Med cult. It's cult. It's cult. Fucking yes, son. Hi, Phil. That's it. I'm gonna be lazy. Copy. Gold. Right, where do we go back to? What are we doing again? This. This is very interesting viewership. I was going to get you to help me pick my script, but this seems fairly important. Probably seems like something I should be doing in my own time, though, probably. So. We can all recommend people. Who's your favourite medical reviewers? Let me know in the comments below. I hate doing lists because then everybody gets arsey. Even if they don't see it, they don't mention it, you know, they get twisted because they're not in a certain position on your list. You know what I'm saying, son? I'm telling you, people do get twisted like that. Because they're not on the list, they get a little dog Greenbird. Calling Dr. Greenbird. You know, it's just the way of things. When there's a list, people like to be on the top of things. No, I can't call it. Oh, yeah, medicated, mate. Yeah, yeah, of course, medicated, mate. See, that's how big he is. You just fucking Google him on YouTube now. No, you can just Google. Yeah, you can just Google his name and it will pop up. Whereas if you Google my name, it wouldn't pop up. Worldwide Jed Shed. I like that. Big name, but I like it. Yeah, well, just do cult because that's kind of just be like, Biff. Yeah, I pull up the cult, you know. Yeah. Oh my god, I think on YouTube. No. Where am I fucking going? Channel. Have I put Mo in? This is a quicker way of doing it. Okay, Mo. Oh, no. I hate this shit, man. Here he is, thanks A420 TV. I didn't really sound like that, man. Lead tabletop bongs is good. I've not heard of that one before. Is this dead? No. Oh, I love the jars, man. Yeah, the jars are fantastic. They really. Oh, we've done Tanksy. Yeah, the jars, they tickle my pickle, so to speak. There's so many people, man. So many peoples. All the peoples. This is going to be a huge one. I like this guy's vibe and aesthetic. It is just nice. It's nice. I like watching his videos. Time to talk. That's an important one. He is such an awesome fellow, man. Great to see him back about. He helped me big time going to Amsterdam. Gave me so much advice and everything. That didn't work. Ah, well, that I'm at. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Okay, who did we get till after Vinny's Lounge? That's the problem. We found the limit. Peace. Yeah. Some people gotta make the cut, man. Time to talk's gotta be in there. Who's making the cut? Right, we'll just activate command for now. We'll have to add cult 2 or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Oh, wait. Yo, time to talk's in the chat. What the fuck? Say his name 3 times and he will appear. You are important, bro. To me, you are. Shit, I'm all red now. Didn't expect you to be here. Oh, god damn. Smoky McGreen. The Northern Beetlejuice. Yeah, I'll sort the cult thing out later, but yeah, you're an important one. You have to be on there. Wouldn't be building a list without having time to talk. I didn't even need to see your name. I always remember you, bro. You helped me out big style. But yeah, enough of that. Let's see, we can pull it up, see how it looks. Someone do exclamation mark cult. But yeah. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. It needs work. Well, I don't like the way that looks. It's okay. But yeah, there's more names to add. We need to get them to talk in there. But yeah, Smoky McGreen. I'm not even going to go on that rabbit hole. I'm afraid. Not today. Not today. Huzzah. It is I. I agree. Yeah, so what's everyone recommending prescription day? We're looking for budget bangers. I'm trying to save some money. I've spent way too much money on hash and rosin and all that such thing last month. So honestly, let's go about it like the fucking Afghan 40 quid, IC 80 quid, static hash 40 quid, the Try Crumble 80 quid. That's like however much that is. We've got Spirit Bear Fruit Sundae 120 quid. Fucking White Lunch 75 quid. Banana cake smalls though 30 quid. And then we also went through Muzo JR's Skittles, OG Skittles, and Muzo's Black Zope, sorry. And what else have I had this month? And we had a bag of lobster and a bag of lobster Z. So yeah, it's been an expensive month, man. Been an expensive month. Oh, bro, tell me about it. That OG Skittles was so harsh. It was just like, wait, I thought JR strains were meant to be like some of the best growers. But yeah, severely disappointed as well. And the Zope, well, the Zope's not really my therapy anyway. You know, it's like don't know why I ordered it, but yeah. Worst part of the OG sales was the best one. Yeah, you're actually not wrong. The best one, and it fucking was rather harsh for what it was. And it was just Skittles reminiscence. You got through, say, like a joint of it, and you were getting some Skittles hits, but this overwhelming harshness of it just, yeah. I didn't think it was great. Ended up just to visit Dave this week to get a 4 or 5 a Gorilla Glue to make the next few weeks. That's wild, though. I genuinely feel sorry for you. It's a horrible position, but I hope Dave's alright. I've not seen Dave myself in a while. And even when I got kicked out of Integral, I refused to go till the black market. It was just me being all this, all that. But then it took a message till actually go tell a pal and get a gram from me to chill me out one day because I was fucking moco loco. Americans, seen anyone try Muso fruitcake? Please, please. Frosted fruitcake, black pouch. What does it mean, man? What does it mean? It's problem with Medbud sometimes. It runs awful slow. Yeah, aye, damn, very much. Do you know what the worst thing is? Time to talk. I had that that Cali OG, the OG Skittles. That is far better than the Muzo. And that stuff's like 2 years old from Thailand. It's been rejected from the market so many times. I had to get blasted. That was still better than the Muzo. Oh, god damn, that's looking a nice juicy terp profile breakdown. But yeah, I like when we get COAs. I love seeing COAs, man. It should be with every batch. There should be a new accessible COA. Oh god damn. A vacuum oven. Oh, there's some videos on it. Who's been talking about it? Who's been being patient? He is a reliable guy. I like his videos. But yeah, not many people. But yeah, every batch. That's how it should be looking. To be honest, that's nice. That's the information that we're wanting. Still looking good. Still looking good. Yeah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't, bro. That's not looking good. Well, for yeah, COAs from Android to anything to the market. Well, yeah, it's not even just the COAs are there, man. Everything the COAs are there, but we should just be able to have access to them all. Of course, there's a COA in place for everything. The problem is we just don't have access to every COA. We're just lucky that something like Muso is happy to be like doing stuff like this because we know it's what we want. But then you get like some of this top of the pop shit. This putting out some anime type shit for marketing and stuff. And yeah, no pickles tickled. Yeah, exactly. Not one pickle tickled there. So that's the review system now. Ah, that's funny. I had a bad batch from 4C. But see, I like 4C, but then you've got the usual, the importation problems and how long it's been sitting somewhere before it even gets to us. Is a usual. Most times it's irradiated. If it's not irradiated, then the chances are it's been fucked with some other form of remediation. You know, because we have very stringent microbial laws in the UK. It's so hard to get stuff into our market. That's why so many companies are just having such a tough time. But anyway, let's go back. Got that. Back to the formula. Where's the Pave? So it's Medican, was it? Because for me, it's best if I put my script through. Let's do a fresh one. Yeah, so it's best for me if I put my script through to the same thingy and not split it apart. Tickle the like button. Yeah, boys. Hit that like button, man. I'm excited for this. It's lusty. Waiting. Doc probably knows more about this. He's right in with Canadian craft boys. He'll probably have a bit more of a it's about to happen. Oh man, Doc would know. He'd like and say, I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate. It's not necessarily, but it does help get out there into the ecosphere. But yeah, let's go to the master formula because this is basically how I choose my meds. This is Herb Gaming's foolproof method to getting medicated right here, right now. So I'll start a new page. Go to master formula if it loads. What's happening? You hear your name. I called you. When's the Mystery Mountains Lucy coming, man? I'm saying you're the man for the man. You know, you've got the the what's it called? The Canadian Craft Connects. There we go. That's the word, is it? Where the Canadian Craft Connects. When's that coming? That's quite exciting. That's the only thing that's standing out to me on that list there. But then I can't really see the other names. Contact, connect. You're the man on the inside. Not sure. Oh, for fuck's sake, man. You know, just wait dinner for them. You know, be like pestering them. When's this coming? When's that coming? See, that's what I could do. I'd be, yeah, terrible. He was talking about rosin. Uh-oh. Med buds down. I repeat, med buds down. This is not a drill. This is not a drill. The rosin, yeah, rosin's huge, man. I'm a big fan of rosin. Can't wait to get the chill will, but I just still don't have any faith. It's going to be a puddly mess, man. Too medicated to be harassing folk. I'm just ADHD as fuck, man. I can't help it. Even as medicated as I get. Well, when I get extremely medicated, I get more quieter. It does help, but yeah. Oh, look good you there. Let's see. Let's refresh. We got it in stock yet. God damn it. But yeah. Oh, stop. I really enjoyed Seventh Heaven, man. That was good recommendation, bro. That was one of my favourite places to be. I had a couple of lovely doinks there. Yeah. And I was speaking to the owner, the Dutch guy. He was really nice as well, because I was parking my bike in the wrong place. He was telling me, "You're probably best not do that. Get in trouble. Some cranky owner will come out and start shouting at you." I said, "All right, no problem. Cheers. Where's the best place?" And he showed me over there. And later then he comes in and starts yapping to me, and he's like, "Oh wait, he's the owner." That's funny. It was funny. Yeah, it's even when fully medicated, it's hard to sort of quieten down the noise. Careful taking that thing about, man. Fucking airport security will think you look at a fucking bomb. The size of that. Yeah, and just be careful, because I've heard a lot of people like don't like taking their e-rigs back and forth, because if there's any residue and stuff like that, they could take it off you basically. Yeah, your coffee machine. Aye. The fucking yeah, I don't know. It's risky, man. Like, not even I took anything over for going to Amsterdam. I just didn't want to risk it. Someone said about fucking a puffco appearing as a bomb kind of type shit. And some form shit. Maybe they're just fucking gaslighting me, but like, I was like, what? I ain't doing that. And then if you do get it stopped, then it's very easy for them to take it off you, because if there's a slight bit of residue, that's it, gone. So like, yeah, I would worry. But I don't know how the Dr. Dabber system works and all that. Can you clean it out really well and that? You can, then you should be okay, as long as there's just it's clean, like to eye clean. I don't think they'll swab it or anything, as long as it's just like, yeah. It was you who told me about the bomb. Exactly. I knew it was someone. I thought I'd seen it on Reddit or something like that, but yeah. Exactly. There you go. So I know it not to be fucking just fucking gaslighting. Came from a reliable source, came from Time to Talk. Exactly. There you go. Is someone taken off because they legit thought it was an explosive device. Ah! See, Doc, be careful, bro. Should we fine with a script? Well, yeah, well, now we've got rosin on medical and all that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you'd be alright now. And yeah, that was like 2 years ago. Yeah, so there you go. You know what I mean? So, like, yeah, if you've got a script, then I would say so. Definitely have a rosin on your script. And make sure you do all the proper sort of rules for importing and all that. I don't know what Holland's rules are, to be honest. I never took anything with me. Because I booked the trip like a week in advance. I had no time to plan, so it was just a case of take what I need till Gatwick, smash it on before I leave, and boof away I went. Back there in September, Time to Talk is the man. Like seriously, I still have the full on like basically spreadsheet of places to go, places to avoid, like in detailed information, man. Like he really like helped my trip out. So Time to Talk will be the guy to give you recommendations. But yeah, I really enjoyed 7th 11th. I hit Drew's up quite a fair bit because it was quite close to my hotel, so I spent a lot of time in Drew's. Um, yeah, everywhere had their own uniqueness. Some of the places I didn't like. That Bjorgen's one, I fucking got kicked out of there because my missus was holding a bike outside while walking, even though she was kind. Yeah, just so many different ones, but yeah, it was not bad. It was not bad. Yeah, well, it made it feel like that. I got kicked out of there, so yeah. Are we still live? I've been closing things that I probably shouldn't have been closing. Are we still here? Like an odd vibe? Oh, really? I was there. It was just a young lassie bartender, and it was fine. A group of lads came in. It's not bad. The only interaction like I had with the owner about the whole bike thing, and then I find out that he was actually the owner later. And I was like, oh, yeah, did it in a nice way. Tell me not to park there. So yeah, respect to him. Tyson's, fuck Tyson's, man. Stay away from that shithole. I went into Tyson's, stood and there was like two queues. Stood for like fucking half an hour waiting to get, not half an hour, like about 20 minutes, but waiting. I was all fucking picked, knew what I wanted. I was there, grab a couple of doinks, grab a gram of bud, and I was be away. And then it comes to my time to the queue, and then they were like, "No, you go to the back of the queue. I need to go clean the kitchen." Is the way he said it, is it? And that queue is like another 4 man deep, so that's another like 15 minutes, maybe even whatever, if the boys want to sit and inspect. And I was like, I'm good to go, man. And I just went, 2 doinks, 1 gram of that, done, tap, wait. No, fucking back to the queue, man. I was like, fuck you guys, I'm not spending more money here. We're talking, I was just about to spend 240, 300 euros, one transaction, quick, phone ready, fucking Apple Pay, good to go. And yet, no, go back to gear. I said, fuck off, man. I went back to Drew's and got a doink from there, but yeah, they just, and then I don't like his flour, the medical flour, and I got, yeah, so never ever a great experience with Tyson Mead, man. Never, nothing good to say about it. That's Tyson's near Drew's, yeah. Same shit as the other shops, but 2x the price. Yeah, exactly. It's just a tourist trap. Just a tourist trap. But yeah, never a great experience with Tyson ever with Weedman, even his medical's ass, and then yeah, so. But here we are, unfortunate. Oh, we've got the Fresh Breeze is streaming, so maybe just go hop over there, boys and girls, and I'll call it for today because that was a nice little stream. We've gone over so much stuff. You like Jollywood? Yeah, well, I got some Jollywood bud. I've never been to the shop yet because that hadn't opened the last time I was there. But yeah, or maybe it was open and I just wasn't there. But yeah, the bud is now everywhere. Yeah, I'm fixing for Dam again myself, man. I was thinking February because I was hoping get my pal to get his passport and then go in February. But Doc did say something about the 7th of December, so you never know. Well, I've barely live streamed. My first ever live was actually in Amsterdam, and then I've only really been streaming 3 or 4 lives since then. So yeah, I had some Britcoin from Jolligan and mashed you up. Oh, I hate that phrase, man. Yeah, weed tubers. I'm not a weed tuber. I'm just a hairy Scottish guy talking on the internet. If there was a different platform, I'd be on a different platform. Dam has always been expected to respond Rotterdam's. Well, yeah, so many friends say that. 7th, 8th, and 9th. Yeah, that's you're gonna have a good time, bro. You're gonna have a good time. Definitely can't wait for the live stream there. That'll be on the balconies, puffing away. It'd be brilliant. Well, yeah, YouTube does have it. Well, especially for like for videos, for sure, they have a monopoly. But when it comes to live streaming, to be fair, Twitch is the better for live streaming, in my opinion. But obviously, my audience is here on YouTube, so there's no point me going back live on my Twitch. I don't think is there much. I don't think I've never seen much correlation from the medical community until Twitch. To be honest, maybe there is. I've not seen it, but I don't see there's much of a link. It's all basically on YouTube, circulated around the reviews. I know there's probably a bigger presence on Kick for weed. There's more, probably mainly for medical now, but yeah. We treat it like the Liverpool of Netherlands. I've never been, but I've always heard it's a good place to go. A lot cheaper, less touristy. Same sort of result as a working city. Dutch fun pay mad prices. And gear has to be decent. Lots of decent hash from Moroccans. Good herb from Sensi seeds. Yeah, man. I've been recommended to go to Rotterdam, but even somewhere else as well in Holland. I can't even remember right now. Leiden, perfectly middle class. Yeah, I like that. I went there for years with the Clydebank boys. That's pretty mad, actually. That's the mad shit. Wish I see you, pretty. Come on then. Wait, let's move over here. Come on. Come on. That's my doggo. Ugh. Lady Plenifer the first. Sure. Oh, Coco's now feeling a bit left out. Used to sit up here on my desk when she was wee. Now she's not so wee. Can't see. Yeah, she's a cocker. Sure. Yes. Oh, mm. Right, you can go down. Oh. Right, out of there, because you're going to knock that wires. Yeah, I'll love her. They're fixing for the out. Oh, I've been needing watching, so I'm gonna have to call it. Boom, get dinner. Oh, but yeah, it's been a really nice stream. But we'll definitely go pester Mr. Breezy. Ain't so easy being breezy. Let's pull him up now. But yeah, let's go head on over, boys and girls. Have a look, say hello. Thank you very much for popping in. It's been a pleasure having you guys. We've helped a few patients out today with some information and advice. Had a yap. No one joined the panel though. It's a bit gutting. But yeah, it's for the future, explanation mark panel to join. Let's see if I can type it out. Yeah. I'm not going to do many a week. We're just going to do it, and I'll come up with this link. You click on the link, and you can join, and we can talk together. Yeah. Well, do some more live streams. It's just more as and when I can, to be honest. But yeah, let's hop on over. Say hello to Breezy. But it's nice when having you boys in, and ladies and gentlemen. But yeah. Take her easy, boys. Right, let's pull her up. And peace.